Hey there, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if it's your first time here. My name is Erin, and today's video is about going through my whips. I am doing a big clean out, not a big clean out, I'm doing a much needed clean out of my sewing room right now and reorganizing things. And I have just been throwing projects in the closet that I don't want to deal with. Looking at them now, I think a lot of them are just mending, but we're going to walk through it all and decide what I want to do with everything. If that sounds interesting to you, then stick around because we're going to get right into it. And if you enjoyed this video, I hope you give it a like and consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. I would love to have you here in my little corner of the sewing community. Let's get to it. Just kind of a pile, I guess, in no particular order. This is it was kind of an alteration. Well, it was an alteration for my mother-in-law. She just needed the straps shortened, which is kind of hard to show. There are these 4 straps, and I did them all, but the 2 straps that go to the inside, you can see they're pinned, were still a little too loose, and it didn't make a difference with how the dress was actually held up. The outer straps were holding it up just fine, but they kind of flopped weirdly. So when she was here, the last time she was here, I had her try it on again and I pinned them. So hopefully they should work this time. For the inside, you can see what I did was just stitch it down, and then I did some bar tacks at the top, which is how it had been done before. It had been done with a cover stitch, I'm assuming. Yeah, so the edges are serged, but then it was sewn down with a cover stitch there and then bar tacked. So I kind of did that. I sewed over where the cover stitch had been and then tacked it. And now that she has tried it on, I know those outside straps work. I'll go ahead and I might just leave it. I might just serge those edges to finish them again and then call it good without trimming them. So I think if I trim them, it'll be harder to have them be finished. So that I just need to do. So I'm obviously keeping this. It's not really my dress to get rid of, but I need to just do that. I need to set a goal of when to do these little projects by, because deciding to keep them and setting them to the side again kind of defeats what we're doing here. I'm seeing her at the end of March. So the end of March is when I want to have that done. Along with that is another dress for her that needed to be taken in on the side. It is all torn apart now. Needed to be taken in on the sides. I had no idea how to do that because it has the built-in bodysuit. This one doesn't. This one has like a shelf bra, but then it's all open on the inside, so that wasn't an issue. Also, nothing needed to be done with the sides. The sides needed to be taken in, and it has the whole built-in bodysuit with the built-in bra and everything. And I couldn't just bring it all in. I mean, I couldn't bring in the dress and then bring in the bodysuit because you need the opening to put the pad in and out. But one of my subscribers and now a friend also lives here in Mississippi where I live, and we met up, and one of the things she showed me how to do was open up the seam so that I could get in here. I'm not gonna try to show you. So I could get in there and take in the dress and then just take in the bodysuit a little bit. It is tighter than the dresses, so I don't need to take it in quite as much, but take this in just a little bit so that there's still access for the bra area. And I was waiting until I got a serger to do that since it's gonna need to be serged, and now I have one, so I can get to that. This one intimidates me more, but I feel much more confident now that I know how to do it. So obviously I learned how to do something. I haven't done it, but I feel more confident than when I didn't know how to do it. End of March for those. Because like I said, they're not mine to get rid of. Along the same vein of knowing how to alter something now is this top. It is the York top from Seamwork. It's a free pattern. I made it out of this quilting cotton, and I like it, but it's too big. I French seamed it and everything. I was very proud. of all the finishes, it's all French seamed, including, I think I did the arm side. Yeah, even the arm side is French seamed. Man, I put so much work into it, and then it's just too baggy. So once again, I know how to, well, I have someone that can help me alter it now. I'm not going to put a deadline on this. I'll probably want to wear it in the spring. So like April or May. I'll hopefully get to it by then. So far, I've cleared nothing out. This I'm pretty confident I can clear out. It is the Luna tank from Helen's Closet. It's another free pattern. This was a remnant. This was my first time practicing French seams. So, and it is actually a pattern for a knit tank, but they have a blog about how to make it a woven tank. So I was practicing French seams. I had also gotten a rolled hem foot, so I was practicing with that. I still don't really know how to do it. I know how to do it. I'm just not good at it. And I need to practice more. So I think I'm going to kind of give up on this though. I'm sure it could be rescued, but because it was a remnant, I only had enough to make the cropped version. And while I do like things to be a little like high hip, I found I like them to end at, this is definitely shorter than that. So even if I finish it, I won't really wear it. I'll put this in scraps. Okay, bye. Oh, this was a bummer. Another remnant. I shop a lot in the remnant section. I made this really cute looking little dress for Brady in December from Pana Velvet, Stretch Velvet, using a Berta pattern that I slightly modified. I lengthened it, but here's the thing. It's super cute when you hold it up because like a little ruffle, little raglan sleeve, what's not to love. I put it on her and it looks like a choir robe. So, oh, that's my keep pile. This we are going to, well, there's enough there. It's worth keeping for scraps. I'll put it in my stretch scraps, but it looks so bad. We didn't even keep her in it we're going to a party or something. It's so bad. Oh, okay. This I'm definitely keeping. It is the first thing I sewed from a pattern. It's a little romper for Brady. Honestly, I'm keeping it for the nostalgia more than anything else because, it's not terribly made by any means, but what I've found with this pattern, it's a McCall's one that I made quite a bit, and it's a bubble romper, but it just, it ends up too long. Or at least it did on her, and I think it's because she had kind of skinny legs. I'm not sure. I've made like 3 or 4 of these, and yeah, it just always hung kind of long. I never shortened it, so it would probably have helped if I shortened it. But really, with the elastic in the legs, it should have just gone around her legs and puffed up, but it didn't. So anyway, what's wrong with this? Why is it in my whip pile? It's really more of a mending thing. A snap came off. I have had so much trouble with snaps. Honestly, the last 3 garments I have to talk about. Wow. Oh, 3 of the last. Anyway, words are hard. 3 of these things I think are all snap related because I've tried 2 methods. I've tried the like hammering one. That one I discarded almost immediately. Now I have the pliers, and if Adam, my husband, does it, because he has like crazy grip strength, they hold better than if I do them, but they still pop out, especially here at the bottom where you end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish layers of fabric. They're really hard to put in. So the question is, do I want to fix the snap on these next 3 items? Do I want to fix the snaps? This one is a yes. Because like I said, it's the first thing I made. I don't even think I finished all of the seams. Okay, so yeah, that's something else. Something else I need to go in and do is finish the seams, at least zigzag over them or something. Just for like, to keep it for I don't know, nostalgia, because I don't want to get rid of it yet. So I will fix the snap on that. And I think, going to get the cam tabletop press in the near future. I need to reconcile the budget. My birthday's coming up, but I need to reconcile the budget to see if we have the birthday money for it, or see if I get gifted money. Anyway, in the near future, I'm going to get the cam table press, which will hopefully solve my snap issue. Next one, same issue. Yep. Snaps. This one at least is finished. French seamed once again. I love French seams, man. And it is super cute. Same pattern. Let me tell you which one it is. I made it, like I said, I made it a lot. McCall 7107. I made this one quite a few times. And yeah, I like this one. This one was not my best work ever. It was actually made from a sheet, but it is cute. Do I want to keep it? I was going to say I would consider keeping it if I have another girl or boy. But I don't know, I might pilfer the zipper from it and call it good. This was a thrifted pillowcase, or 2 thrifted pillowcases, and a 2 fat quarters, a fat quarter, 2 fat quarters, something like that. Anyway, I didn't put a lot into this, and I don't even think it's worth keeping to pilfer from, because like I said, these were pillowcases. So yeah, I think I'm going to steal the zipper out of it, because I mean, it's not like it was an expensive zipper, but it's definitely still a zipper I can use. It's a little invisible zipper. So keep to pilfer from. And then this one is the snaps. Once again, French seamed. This is, once again, a remnant. This is a really nice linen blend that I do actually really like. Is the snap? I say that like I wouldn't normally like it. I always basically like linen. I think these snaps are fine. These snaps are fine. Oh. This is in here because it has you sew down the strap, but I have too much strap here and then have to tie this like this on here, and it still kind of falls down. I think this might still fit her. I don't remember what size I made, but their sizing is whack anyway. This is a simplicity pattern. I meant to pull this out before and I totally forgot. Oh, here we go. Simplicity 8894. It is for knits, but I made it out of a woven, and it's fine because it opens up big enough to put on and off the human. What I did have to add, because it's a woven or made of woven. No, I think you'd still be able to get it on and off. Anyway, in the pattern, there's no opening in the crotch, and it's for people that wear diapers. So, and especially if you make the smaller sizes, they're little, which means more frequent diaper changes. So I added snaps. I made another one out of a knit fabric and also added snaps to that one. So I just have to rip out where I tacked it. And honestly, I probably wouldn't tack it. Now that she's bigger, I get it being a safety thing. I might just tack it in like one spot and make the rest able to move so that she can't pull the string out and just be silly with it. So keeping this, doing that. Okay. This I have to wait for the cam press because I'm not gonna keep trying to fix snaps with the pliers when I know they don't work. This I can pilfer within the next week. This, I think it might still fit her right now. Maybe. So I should do this ASAPly. I will try to do this by the end of February. It's February 20th right now, I think. So by the end of February, fix this. Last thing, also for Brady, man, I guess that makes me feel better. I thought I had a lot more, honestly. Last piece of clothing, I should say, is New Look 6725. I made Adam and I New Look button-down vacation shirts out of this fabric this summer, and I did not think I was going to have time to also finish one for Brady. So my mom had been in town when I was telling her about it. She offered to take it and finish it, and she almost did before we went on the trip that it was a vacation shirt for. The sleeves just need to be finished, and then on the inside, I think I took it from her and I was like, oh, I'll just hand sew it. No. I mean, I could, but no. I started kind of oh, I don't even want to show this. This is awful. But you put the bias tape on the inside and then run elastic through it for the waist. You guys, this is so big. This is the issue with their sizing being whack. She was supposed to wear this last summer when she was a year old. I think she might fit into it this summer. If I don't make the elastic like too tight, she might fit into it. I will say her measurements have not changed that much. She's gotten taller and she's gained weight, but as she gets taller, the weight continues to distribute. So her chest and waist and hips are all pretty much the same as they were, I don't know, 6 months ago or so. I might finish this so that we can wear them this summer. We're gonna be on the island. Okay, end of March. We're going to an island, Edisto Island. I made it sound like the Caribbean. It's not. But it's a lovely little beach town / beach island. Aren't all islands beaches? It's too late for me to be doing this. Okay. I am going to take the pins out of it and put it over her and just see if it'll still fit, because I really think it will. And it's almost done. And having this end of March deadline might actually motivate me to finally finish it. I didn't finish it before this because I was like, when is she gonna wear it? When are we gonna wear our matching shirts? On vacation. That's when. Okay. Oh, that was a pin. Okay, I'm remotivated to do this. Yay. Pillow that got yucky because our dog does things to them. But I made it sound like dirty things. He just moves them around a lot, and because he goes outside, his paws are dirty, they get dirty, yada yada. I have been intending to recover it. I started to open it and realized it is just the fill. So my conundrum has been, do I want to save the filling and make another pillow or not? And it feels like such a waste to throw the filling away. I might just unstuff it, put it with my other filling, and not worry about making it into a pillow right now, because we're getting by with our current number of couch throw pillows just fine. So I don't really need it. And that would just take the mental load away of covering another throw pillow. So pilfering. And then I have 2 quilt projects. Well, really one. Because one of the quilt projects I'm looking up because it's up here. One of the quilt projects is a Christmas quilt top that my mom made. Apparently I had a lot of stuff in there. This is why I'm organizing. A Christmas quilt top that my mom made that I'm going to quilt for her. And so it's, once again, not something I'm getting rid of because I'm definitely going to do it. I just need to figure out when. But that I'm not setting a deadline for right now. Someone suggested giving it to her in July as like a Christmas in July thing, and I love that idea. So probably late spring, I will focus on getting that done. The other thing, the biggest decision, is this bad boy. That is huge. Like, massive. I can't even, like, king size, gotta be at least king size. It's absolutely huge. Maybe queen. Anyway, it's huge. It is a t-shirt quilt of my favorite sorority t-shirts from college. Like, some of them are really cool, but I have now moved this. I started it either the spring break of my senior year of college or right after I graduated, which was 2016. I have moved 5 times since then. And I have done nothing in 5 moves. So at this point, it is just taking up space. And I started to quilt it, but then I started to think, am I even going to use it? Because as much as I loved my time in my sorority, and as much as some of these shirts are super cute and hold great memories, we have a lot of throw blankets and I don't really need it. And this is a sweatshirt. I've already pilfered a lot of the pins that I had in it off to use for other things. And I could take all this sweatshirt fabric and use it. But then I don't know what to do with the shirts, because I do like the shirts. I'm like, oh, a lot of these were just they have memories, and we're just, wagon wheel. That was my era of college, was like, is wagon wheel still a big thing in college? I don't know, but oh my God, wagon wheel came out at the bar and people went crazy. So I do love the shirts. I'm just going to take pictures of them all and have an album. And if in 5 more years I come across the album and I don't care to look through the pictures, I'll delete the album. But I don't have to continue to lug these shirts around across the country every time we move. Okay. What I'm going to do, like I said, I started quilting it. And honestly, my old machine had kind of started to have issues because I used it so infrequently. So these stitches are tiny. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but they're like, ripping that out is going to be a task. I might sit down, take it slowly, and try to rip it apart so I can keep as much of this backing whole and usable as possible, because there's so much yardage. I would like to get that done by, let's call it the end of June, halfway through the year. I will rip out as much as I can and see what I have left in June and come back to it. Okay, that was it. That was going through my whips, UFOs, whatever, the stuff that I've been throwing into my closet and closing the door on. Okay, that was not as bad as I thought it would be. Honestly, I thought I would be a lot more indecisive. I really didn't keep all that much. I'm pilfering a decent amount of things. Cool. This was one of my goals for this year. One of my sewing related goals was to make decisions on my whips. This is not to say that I will not create more whips, because, sometimes you just stop feeling a project and so you step away from it. Oh my God, I do have more. Oh no. Totally forgot about this drawer. I'm so proud of myself. And here we are. Okay. I don't think I have that many more. Okay. I should probably just stand up and look in here. Okay. Well, this is a quilt top. It's an Irish chain. I do actually really like it. It is kind of 4th of July themed, so maybe in June. June might just have to be kind of a quilting month. I will quilt this and have it ready. I guess in May I should do it. Shoot to do this in May. I do want to quilt this. Okay, here is another dress. This is Butterick. I don't remember, and you are sitting against my patterns. I'll pop up what it is. I made this from a duvet cover, or started to make it from a duvet cover. It has an invisible zipper in it. Oh, it's copper coughing. Because I made it when I was still nursing, or I started to make it when I was still nursing. And wanted to be able to wear dresses. And I did make another dress that had princess seams that I put 2 invisible zippers in. That was a lot easier. This is supposed to have a lined bodice, and that's what really held me up with it. Plus the thing I was gonna make it for happened. It wasn't a thing for Adam's work. But I'm gonna hold on to this because, was I French seaming it? I must have been. I don't know. I'm gonna hold on to it because I already put the invisible zipper in and I think I did a good job. And if I end up nursing again, if I have another child and end up nursing again, it would be nice to have that already started, I guess. Yeah, it's not taking up that much space. I'll hold on to it. This was going to be a table runner, I want to say. And I started making blocks for it, and I didn't like anything that was happening. Nothing was lining up. I wasn't getting sharp, crisp corners. It was just from the get going really downhill, which is generally not a good sign, right? Like, I don't think every quilted item has to have the crispest, sharpest corners ever, but like all of them were coming out blunt and not looking good. And it just didn't, the vibes weren't working. The vibes weren't there. So I set it aside. But I'd already cut a bunch of stuff. So, I am going to, oh yeah, see, and then I was trying to put them together like so. And it was just, actually these center ones aren't bad. Oh no, they are. So I don't know what to do. I don't. Okay, here's the hemming and the hawing. Oh my God, it's 27 minutes. Make a decision, Erin, make a decision. I already cut all the pieces. I don't want to just throw them away. That's so wasteful. That's my thing. It's so wasteful. Okay, I'm gonna pull out, I have some pieces that are not super cut down. I'll pull these out and put them in scraps. All the things that are already cut into little triangles and already pieced, they're gonna have to go. I'm gonna find the best way to recycle them, but they're taking up space in my head and in my life that I don't want them to take up. Yeah, these are worth keeping. I didn't really like the daisy print that much to begin with. It was part of like a fat quarter bundle. So I was trying to make it work and it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Okay, we're done. That's the decision. Sorry. Oh, see, this is the problem. It feels so wasteful to just get rid of stuff. I am gonna try and find the best way to do it though. Okay, I think the rest of these are just scraps and stuff, yeah. That is it. That's the decision. Okay, only one difficult one. What do you do with your whips? Do you have a big bin that you are storing them in? Do you regularly go through them? Do you just never really create them? Some people, I hear, rumor of, some people that actually complete everything they start, which is like, that's impressive. That's very impressive. Let me know, are you one of those people? Teach me your ways. That does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did not intend to ramble on for 30 minutes, so I will stop now. I'll see you in the next video. Should be a Friday Sews this week, so hit that subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to know when that comes out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.